everyone! So today I'm going to show you how I do my makeup. I mean, like I said in my previous video, I've kind of been wanting to start my own YouTube channel for a while, and I figured why not start now? I just moved to California, don't know many people yet, so I figured this would give me all the time that I need in order to do these videos. So here we go. So what I normally like to do is start off with priming my face with aloe vera. I don't know why, I just feel like it keeps my skin hydrated even with my foundation and the products that I put on my face. And it also stops my skin from being super oily throughout the day. I know some people like to use primers, but I just feel like aloe vera is the best thing for me to use. And I also recommend it to a lot of my friends, honestly. Like, they're always like, oh my god, Michelle, how does your makeup stay so nice? And I just tell them, like, I prime my face with aloe vera. So, here we go. Honestly, the best foundation that I've found for my skin that doesn't really make me break out, or, I don't know, it doesn't give me, like, clogged pores or anything like that, is the Fit Me Foundation Matte Plus Poreless. I've used a lot of the expensive foundations out there, and I just feel like, I don't know, it's not really for me. I mean, I've tried MAC, I've tried Chanel, I've tried all of the really nice ones, and my skin always just breaks out. So I do use a shade that's a little bit darker than my skin, just because I like looking tan. I mean, you know, sometimes I find it hard to go to, like, the beach or, like, the pool and just tan my face without really getting burnt. So, this is what I do, and I bring it all the way down so it's blended. And this is just what I do. Just really blend it in there. You don't want to look like you're 5 different colors. So, I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer in the shade Caramel, if you guys can see that. I just feel like this shade is really nice, but you just have to be careful because sometimes it does come out kind of dark. So what I like to do is start off by brushing my brows through kind of to, like, I don't know, get the hair in, like, the desired shape and place, so that way I have a little bit of an easier time before. So these are my natural brows. Obviously I don't have makeup on them right now. They're really thin, really small. So I do like to go ahead and make a line at the bottom. So it's kind of like where I start. I don't know, I just feel like it gives me a good starting point. Go ahead and do the same with the other one. Never really recorded myself doing my makeup, but I figured why not start today. And don't worry if, like, it doesn't come out good at first, because normally what I like to do is I like to go in with my foundation or my concealer and just kind of, like, shape them after, but I just like to get the color on there first and work backwards, I guess. Because, like I said, I'm not a pro at makeup, but I kind of do what works for me, and I feel like that's just, like, the best way to go. I mean, not everyone has the same kind of skin, face, obviously, eyebrow hair, so I just, to each their own, I'd say. So I do like a little bit of an arc to my eyebrows, and I also like to go outward instead of, like, down. I feel like that just makes my face look better because I have kind of like a round face. So as you can tell, I'm doing really small strokes here. I'll sit like this so it's easier for you guys to see. Yeah, see, I don't like that. Up there, I feel like now it's way too thick, but it will look better when I'm finished, I promise. So that's one brow for now. As you can tell, it's very thick. Not the way I keep them, but this is a good starting point. Just drag it out. And come in here. And just make that shape. And I'm going to take my mirror and dip into it a little bit. I like to put some under my eyes in case I get any like dropout, but I also like to pick up the foundation from there so I know exactly how much I'm putting onto my face. Because my under eyes do require a lot more foundation than my eyebrows do. And go under, just kind of making it the same color, getting rid of the discoloration and smearing out the cakiness that I may have caused. I also don't have that much acne, so I feel like thin layers for me just work better, but obviously I know that not everyone has the same skin type. So obviously whatever routine that you do for your skin, and just to make it the way you like it, is obviously better. See, I used all the foundation under my eyes, so these are my brows. And I actually like the way that they look today. Alright, so now what I do is go in with my lashes. And normally my makeup takes me like, I don't know, like 30 minutes to do, which I guess is kind of a long time, kind of not a long time. Sometimes if I'm going really slow, it'll take me an hour and a half. But I figured today I would just do this quick makeup routine for you guys. So unfortunately, I got blessed with very short lashes, and so what I do is I like to wear falsies. I wear kind of like the natural looking ones. These are the lashes that I wear. Kind of short, kind of not. I mean, sometimes if I want to look a little bit crazier or get like a more dramatic effect on my eyes, I just get bigger lashes. You know what they say, the bigger the lash, the bigger the... No, I'm kidding. So, I just like to put a little bit on. Here, I'll show you guys. And then I normally just wait until it's a little bit more dry to put it on my eye so it's not leaking everywhere, so I'm not getting glue on my eyelid. So this is a very zoomed in mirror, as you guys can tell or not tell, but I'm just going to use this so it's a little bit easier for me to put on. I also like to use these tweezers right here. They have a very long end to it, as you can see. I mean, they're not sharp at all, but this is what I use to kind of place my eyelashes onto my eyes, so it's not, so I don't have to do it with my finger because these acrylics are kind of hard to put them on. So better today than with my tweezers, but I'm just gonna go in, press them onto my lid. Like I said, I just put a thin layer. And then I let it dry a little bit, and then I go ahead and stick it onto my eyelid, so then I get that dramatic effect that I want, but still more of like a natural lash kind of look. So I just feel like these lashes also make my eyes look bigger. I mean, I look kind of crazy right now because this eye looks bigger than this eye, but in about 2 seconds, that will all change. Perfect. Okay, so now what I like to do is I like to take my liquid liner, and this is the Lash Domination Ink Liner by Bare Minerals. I usually shake it beforehand, and then I take my zoomed in mirror, and I just like to go over. And then I go ahead and make my wing and connect it. Alright, so then I like to take a Q-tip and just kind of make it super sharp. Use a lot of Q-tips, honestly. But like I said, I'm not a pro, so I don't have the steadiest hand when it comes to eyeliner. But then this just makes it a little. Alright, so I just like to fix both of them, and then I go back in with my Q-tip. So now they look kind of crazy, but they won't in about 2 seconds. So that is what I like to do. And then I like to go back in with my mascara and just kind of like blend my natural lashes to the falsies lashes. Perfect. Ooh. Alright, so my lashes are on now, and the eyeliner is dry and everything is good. So I don't really like to leave it like this. I like to go ahead and put this like brown eyeliner by Marc Jacobs in the shade, let's see what shade this is, Cocoa. And I like to just put it all over. Alright, so that's done. Fixed that issue. And I just go back in with a Q-tip, and I like to make sure everything is clean and good to go. Because sometimes my makeup does kind of get everywhere, like it just did right there. Just go ahead, fix that with my foundation brush with the leftover foundation that was on there, just because I feel like I don't need that much, so I just, alright, and then I like to go with Blackest of the Black by Great Lash for my bottom lashes, just because the brush, and I angled it myself. And I like to go lightly over my bottom lashes. just so it doesn't look like I have too much makeup on the bottom. So I'm gonna do the other eye. Alright, so that is the look that I do for the bottom. I'm gonna go in with my highlighter. So what I recently have been using is the Carly by Belle Deluxe Edition palette by BH Cosmetics. I just feel like it's really good, and like it's all the colors that I like to use, because I do like to stick with the natural tones, and look how sparkly they are. And what I like is that there's a mirror built into it, so I don't have to like go in with my other mirror. So right now I'm just going to highlight my brows. So you like look at that. Ah, so glowing. And let's do this side. Alright, and then I like to go in with a more of like a fluffy brush. And just kind of do my nose a little bit, the tip of my nose. And then go in and do my cheeks, my cheekbones. I'm going to do my lips. So what I normally do for my lips is I have this like lip stain by Smashbox. I guess you can use it as like a blush or like lipstick, whatever. But what I like is that there's this like cushion side. Here, I'll show you guys like the lipstick side. But this color is a little bit too dark for me, so normally what I've been doing is I've been putting it on and then I've been smearing it out with this side. But there's so much on this side that I just don't have to do that anymore. So I just like to pucker up. And I like to keep it natural because I like to eat food and like not get my lipstick everywhere. So this is what I do. And this is my completed look. And yeah, my hair is still wet, so I'm gonna go do my hair. But thank you for watching. Obviously, it's not the best, but I always get a lot of compliments on it, so I just figured I'd show you guys. Alright, thanks guys. Bye.